a really nice way, you know. So even though they were checking the level of humidity in the boxes, they were forgetting about checking that little piece of wood. Well, it turns out that that piece of wood was transferring a lot of humidity into the cigars, and later on we ended up, losing a lot of money because we had to reimburse, all of those retailers that were, going through that problem.
La humedad se la medimos porque si lleva más de 15 grados de humedad, entonces se lo transmite.
So that's why we take care of every single detail here in the factory.
Se transmite al puro. Esto es el medidor de humedad.
Es un medidor de humedad.
¿Cuánto tiene que tener una caja? ¿Cuánto tiene que tener una caja más o
Entre 10
menos?
grados.
33.
10 grados.
¿Cuánto?
10 grados.
10 grados. Muchas gracias.
Well, Jonathan will come to Nicaragua and say, let's go around the city looking for people that can make boxes for us.
Never seen this.
So he will go and talk to people that used to be carpenters, and tell them, hey, you guys want to make boxes for Drew Estate? Well, he turned those people into factories, into business, family business that now make boxes for Drew Estate, Sometimes Jonathan would say, hey, we need 2,000 boxes.
I'm gonna take you guys. You guys wanna go to heaven?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for that? All right, so let's go to heaven. Okay. Come on, Ray. You're gonna love it.
Bueno, genial. Liga Privada. The aging room of Drew Estate. Look at that.
There you go. All right, so right here what we have is the aging room. Oh wait, we're gonna go to two different aspects. Number one aspect is that there are some factories that they use escaparates. I don't know if you have heard that term before.
Yeah.
Escaparate is a room where they keep the cigar in normal infrared room temperature. Sorry. Here in Drew Estate, and they keep the cigar for 30 days. Here at Drew Estate, we use the air condition, okay? So we keep the cigar from 60 to 90 days. So the philosophy behind everybody have different philosophies, and the thing is this: myth in the industry became true fact. Nobody knows how can you explain that stuff, but according to Jonathan's Drew belief is that as soon as the cigar is made, you have to give the cigar some time to let all the tobacco that is inside of that cigar to marinate each other, So that's the tricky behind. And another important fact is that once we have those cigars, after this, the cigar goes to the tables, the ladies. At the tables, they put the bands, the cigar goes into the cellophane bag, then the cigar goes to the bags, then after that it goes to the master cases, then from the master case it goes to the container, from the container it eventually gets to Miami if the container doesn't get stolen, but so it happens to us, matter of fact, it happens to us like
¿No será congelado en ningún momento por cuenta de la azoderma? ¿No será congelado así?
I'm sorry?
Por cuenta de la azoderma del bicho del tabaco, ¿no será congelado por algún tiempo?
No, that's a good one, and I'm gonna come to that one. So he's asking about the beetle, lose that beetle. So what we do before those boxes goes into the container, we freeze everything for 72 hours. So this way, and another thing is that every 30 days we do the fumigation. The fumigation is a pill that releases a smell, and the smell kills the, how do you say larva?
No, the eggs.
The eggs. And most importantly the eggs, because if the eggs doesn't get destroyed, the pito. What's the name of that thing?
Beetle.
Yeah, the beetle will pump up. So we freeze it is like 20 degrees below zero. So it's.
What's the name of the thing you use to fumigate?
It is a peel, and the peel stays for 72 hours. That means that we seal that room for 72 hours. Then after that, we open the doors, we have extractor, and the room is ready to go in less than 24 hours.
And it can damage the tobacco, no?
Not at all, because it's
The
only
aroma,
the smell.
no?
Nothing.
No.
It's not that we are adding chemicals, no, it's just the aroma of the pill. And then after that, so it goes like that, okay? So once those boxes gets to the store, these cigars are ready to go. When we are selling boxes or selling cigars, we are not telling you, hey, we got a deal going on, buy one box, we give you six cigars for free, a hat and a quarter, boom, all right, so I get, oh, wait, you have to smoke this cigar after 6 months. You're not gonna buy nothing from me, you know what I mean? So that means that the cigar is ready to go, because what happens is this, when you get cigars, cigars are meant to be smoked, not to be collected.
Right.
All right? Because when you collect stuff, especially cigars, somebody else is gonna enjoy it. So you invite everybody to the house. Hey, come on, man! I got plenty of sticks, and you forgot to put your, your special ones away. Grab whatever you want. The guy grab it. The guy probably doesn't smoke cigar. He just wanna look cool to the picture, you know. And you say, "Motherfucker, you! I was saving that cigar for 20 years, you know."
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this is it, man. That's life right there. But the point of that joke is that cigars are meant to be shared.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. Okay? Questions?
Thank you.
When you buy Cubans, you have to put them down for a little while.
Is that right?
If they come, the tannins are strong.
Wow.
And you have to keep. Yeah, you have to keep a little bit.
You have to set it aside.
Wow, is that right? Yeah. Okay, I don't know how you guys do it, but
Yeah, right?
nice collaboration. It was Jonathan Du meeting, what's his name? Henry.
Packaging.
Huh? Julian, there you go.
Toda a fábrica tem os desenhos, cara, é muito louco.
So what the state did, we did a cigar for them. So that cigar, the first batch was sold only in the coffee website, and now we have the national distribution. Now, if you guys are coming tonight for the party, we're gonna have the Momento room. You know what the Momento room is? We're gonna sparkle it up. Love you guys. Who likes coffee? What is the best coffee? The morning coffee. That's the one that wake you up, and that's how you are going to start your day, you know what I mean? So for us, Tabaco Especial, we start Tabaco Especial in Java right here, and Henry is going to tell you a little bit of the background of the Tabaco Especial.
Oh. Good. So, when you think about Drew Estate, Drew Estate is a type of company that is willing to go really outside the box, try new stuff. And so the success for this company is, the result. It's pretty much a result of that. Being willing to take the risk. The reason why I say willing to take the risk is because some projects at Drew Estate, have not been successful. We've been losing a lot of money in the process. But 2004, for the first time, a cigar company, released a coffee-infused cigar, and it was Drew Estate. So it was a three-party agreement, and so it was Drew Estate, General Cigar, and the Kahlua company. So from 2004 to 2007, we made a cigar for them called Kahlua, and it was the first coffee-infused cigar in the market. We created an entire segment, an entire new market in the industry by releasing that cigar. Well, in 2007, the Kahlua company was acquired by a company in Europe. They didn't like the idea of advertising tobacco and their liquor, And so
those two things don't go together.
Yeah.
And so right there, they finished the contract, And so JD decided that, we already had the market, we already had the customers. So we decided to keep the same blend that we have for Kahlua, and all those cigars became Tabaco Especial, Sometimes people come to me and say, how come I smoke a Kahlua and a Tabaco Especial and they don't taste the same? It's not the same cigar. you're talking about a cigar that the last time that we made a Kahlua was in 2007. If you smoke a Kahlua today, it's not gonna be the same cigar. You know, tobacco changes over time. And if you smoke if you put a cigar in your humidor, right, 10 years ago, and you smoke it today, not the same. You know, that's why we don't recommend, you know, to age cigars for a long time. And so Kahlua has been really good to us. I mean, not Kahlua, Tabaco Especial Dulce and Tabaco Especial Negro. Really, really good cigars. Not only acid makes some money for the company, also some other brands like Tabaco and Natural too.
Very good. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah.
What happened to your salsa line?
Salsa line. All right, so I'm gonna tell that one, right? So salsa line, that was a tequila infusion, and that one didn't go well. We got out of all the lines that we have released, the one that I can recall that didn't sell well, so we have to discontinue was Salsa, Industrial Press, and Chateau Real. Chateau Real Claro and Chateau Real Maduro didn't so well because Chateau Real Claro was way too mild, okay? And then the Chateau Real Maduro was a distinguished cigar, but somehow we run out of inventory. That was back in the time where we were buying one bale at a time. So when you don't have the right tobacco, the original tobacco that you put in the first place in the cigar, just by the fact that you're changing supplier, the tobacco changed. And that's why you say, hey, I used to smoke this cigar. My God, man, my dad used to love it. I used to love it too. But now the cigar is not the same. It's not that the cigar is still the same in the band, but the ingredients in the blend is not the same. And even us, because every year the tobacco, even though that we buy from the same suppliers, even though that those guys use the same tobacco seed, even though that they use the same soil, the same farm and everything, somehow the tobacco change. And that's why in the farms, if you guys went of any of those farms this week, they tell you that the cycle of that particular seed is for an X amount of years. Then after that, they might be looking for another type of seed, or they have to right now using the new seeds, but kind to get rid of the old ones, you know what I mean? So that's the point right there. So the point with this is that every year we have to micro tweak the blend a little bit just to make it as the original.
The consistency.
And when you have, you know, a lot of supervisors right there and guys that have the experiences, you can do that stuff, you know what I mean? And also, most importantly, knowing what the market is looking for. Because at the end of the day, as a Drew Estate, we, as Henry said, it's about being ahead of the curve and finding those new market segments. It's not about being a follower, it's about being a leader, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you have a cigar like the one that I'm gonna show you right now. Come on, right here.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
What is this cigar?
That one is the Java.
Okay, it's very, very thin.
Yeah.
Can I see one?
Oh yeah, you wanna see it?
Nice like that.
That's right.
Yeah. How do you make your infusion, my friend?
Oh my brother, come on, this one. Come on, no, I love this question.
No,
Come on,
no,
right.
I want to do it.
Okay, I wanna show you right now. Here we got the natural line. We also have the Papi. We also have the Kentucky Fire Cure. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to finding the point about I was about to share with you in the last room was about taking the risk of making a cigar by knowing that some people are gonna love it and some people are gonna hate it. You feel me? Because not all of the cigars that we make, everybody love. You know, but if we can make one that you like, we got something, you know? That's why when we do the Cigar Safari tours, I don't know if you know about the Cigar Safari tours. No. Okay, so Edward, you're on the spotlight, buddy. Tell us about the Cigar Safari tour. All right, so let me introduce you, Edward, by the way. Edward is Henry's right-hand man, okay? So Henry joined Drew Estate in 2013. So I hired Henry because Henry is a good guy. He's a working holiday guy. He is a guy that is a sponge. He learns a lot. So I said, you know, this guy is the kid, you know. So then Henry and I and Jesse, we hire Edward, so when Henry cannot do the tour, then my man Edward can talk.
Okay, so pretty much the Cigar Safari, what it is a complete experience. So as you guys are doing right now, you guys are doing a lot of factories, obviously, but our tour lasts four days where you guys get to spend in the hotels. We have a hotel in our compound. It's called the Cigar Safari. So you spend the days there, 4 days. You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you experience all the cigars and all the types of cigars we have to show. So what we really encourage you guys to do is actually come in and try cigars that pretty much you haven't tried before. Is it if you don't smoke acid, try the acid. We always tell the people that come down to Cigar Safari, you know, we're not going to be offended if you guys don't like a cigar. If you get the cigar, you try it, and it's not your thing, you go ahead and put it down. It's not your thing. But like as Pedro just said, you know, we always try to look for a cigar that pretty much goes around and, you know, finds the target. You know, we have that person that likes it. So that's what we offer you guys in the Cigar Safari tours. We offer you guys our whole repertoire of cigars that we have. And besides that, we offer you the best experience in cigars. And the tours, we actually do the tours in the farms. We take you from seed to smoke. So actually a big highlight for the Cigar Safaris is that you actually can create your own personal blend. So you come in, you go to Joya, Nicaragua. Joya, Nicaragua, what they do is we give the tour for Joya, Nicaragua. They give you guys a tour. Joya, Nicaragua is the oldest factory, now actually 50 years old this February. We have a partnership with Joya, Nicaragua, and what they do is they teach you pretty much how the process of blending is done. So that's the training for you guys to blend your own cigar. And once you hit Drew Estate, what we do is in the last day, you guys come here and we do the tour here, and you guys get to blend your own cigar with a huge variety of tobaccos that you guys can play around with. So you get to take you guys back home your own personal blend.
My man,
Very
that's right.
All the way from November all the way to May.
I had one,
Huh?
I had one last week.
That's right. We used to have one last week.
Yeah.
And basically, you know, the tour lasts for 4 days and 3 nights. As my man Edward say, this is a quick tour, but when we are on the safari tour, my friend, we're gonna teach you everything. And when I come to that point, everything, my man right here has a question. What was your question, buddy?
How do you make the infusion?
Oh my goodness. you guys wanna know it?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
In detail, huh?
Get that camera ready because we're gonna spit some knowledge right now. Okay?
Let's go.